Welcome to FXR Conversations. In this episode, we're talking about something often considered, well, a pretty humble component in flash X-ray systems. But as we found, it's absolutely foundational to precision, safety, and, operational flexibility. We're talking about the cables, the ones that actually power your experiments.
It's fascinating, isn't it, how these seemingly simple things are just so vital. Cables are, they're truly the unsung heroes of any flash X-ray setup. Our research into the practical side of high-energy pulse systems, it just keeps pointing to cables. They often become this critical bottleneck, frequently just an afterthought until you hit snags during installation, or even worse, during a critical test.
Okay, right. Well, let's dig into this then. We're looking at how the right cable technology can really redefine the practical limits of your FXR operations. One thing that stands out is this shift towards oil-free, solid core, high-voltage cabling. You mentioned how important these are, but maybe for folks less familiar, why oil-free specifically? What's the big advantage there?
Yeah, that's a crucial point. It touches on both safety and keeping things running smoothly. See, historically, a lot of high-voltage cables used fluids, usually oil, for insulation. And while that worked, it definitely came with challenges. Imagine a really high-energy pulse. Over time, maybe it causes tiny fractures, and then you get leaks.
Ah, okay. Not just messy then.
Exactly. It's not just a mess, though it is messy. It's potentially a serious safety hazard. You've got exposed high voltage, maybe environmental issues. And critically, it's a huge maintenance headache. It can literally bring your whole lab to a stop. Solid core cables, they just eliminate that risk entirely. You get unwavering insulation, even after lots of intense shots. And that's paramount in demanding high throughput FXR work. It's really about designing out those potential failure points right from the start.
That makes a lot of sense. Designing out failure points. And speaking of design, another thing we're seeing is the availability of variable length options for these cables. This feels like more than just convenience, right? We're talking about avoiding potentially really expensive floor plan changes or, custom build delays just because a standard cable is, a few centimeters too short?
Yeah.
This gives engineers genuine design freedom, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, modern FXR lab design, deployment, adaptability is just key. We found that traditional fixed-length cables, they often forced engineers into compromises, either with space or how they operated. These variable-length cables, though, they're designed to slot right in, into fixed setups, but also into mobile systems. Think about field applications. Getting set up and torn down quickly is essential.
Right, speed matters out there.
Exactly. So features like specialized speed coils for these pretty heavy-duty cables, they're not just about being easy to handle. They're actually engineered to stop kinking or damage when you're rapidly unspooling them or winding them back up. That's crucial for keeping the signal good and making the cables last longer, especially if you've got a full mobile system like the SCF C20. It seems subtle, but it really boosts efficiency in the field.
Okay. It sounds like these advancements are really aimed at giving users much more operational flexibility. And for labs needing to operate from, a safe distance, the Ethernet extension cable seems like a game changer, allowing control rooms up to 2 kilometers away.
Wow.
Plus that IB200 key switch unit you mentioned, that sounds like a fundamental upgrade for safety.
It truly is. Being able to separate the control room from the test zone by that kind of distance, it offers, unparalleled safety for personnel, especially with high-energy X-rays. But beyond just distance, the IB200 key switch provides a dedicated physical interlock, a real physical break. It lets you remotely cut all system power, and this is critical. You take the key with you.
So you physically have control.
Precisely. It guarantees with absolute certainty that no X-rays can be generated while you're doing setup or maintenance or calibration. You're effectively locking out the system. It's all about building this really solid layer of confidence and accountability into your remote operations, minimizing that potential for human error.
Okay, so after looking at all these specific innovations, the obvious question is compatibility. Are these advanced cables only for brand new Scandiflash systems? Or can people with existing setups benefit too?
No, not at all. And that's a really significant advantage we've seen. While they're obviously fully compatible with all the Scandiflash systems, these cables are designed to be completely retrofittable, so you can put them onto legacy flash X-ray systems, even systems from other brands.
Oh, really? That's quite flexible.
It is. It means you don't necessarily need a whole new system overhaul just to get the benefits of modern, more reliable, safer cabling. It's about offering a kind of seamless upgrade path, extending the life and boosting the performance of gear you already have, making sure you get a perfect connection, regardless of what system you're currently using. It really shows a sort of forward-thinking approach focused on long-term value.
It's really clear that these seemingly simple cables are actually, complex bits of engineering, and they're pivotal to how flash X-ray technology is evolving. They quietly enable greater precision, better safety, and really remarkable operational adaptability. Kind of makes you wonder what other invisible components in complex systems are out there, quietly pushing the boundaries. If you've got questions about cables for flash X-ray systems, the team at Scandiflash is ready to help. Just go to scandiflash.com and get in touch.
And if you want more tips about Flash X-ray, do check out our other episodes of FXR Conversations where we discuss all things related to Flash X-ray.